How's it going, guys? This video is just to give everyone an update on the channel and let you know my plans for the future. Unfortunately, due to YouTube's desire to destroy itself, they have deleted many channels outright and simply shadow banned the rest in favour of trash, fake news, MSM propaganda. All in a vain attempt at controlling the narrative and keeping the godless, parasitic oligarchy in power for as long as they can. The result has been that this channel went from growing strongly and being well on the path to allowing me to earn a living making content to a point where that is simply impossible. I spent hundreds if not thousands of hours building this channel only to have the blue people sook that their narrative was failing and people were waking up and then call for censorship. They cannot argue against our points, they cannot beat us in a battle of truth, therefore their only option is to silence, suppress, and destroy anyone who dares speak against them. In this instance, they have succeeded in essentially destroying YouTube as a platform, and it has not been a true platform for years now anyway. YouTube are a publisher. The law should reflect this fact, but Donald Trump is a pathetic puppet and a Christian Zionist, thus damned to hell. The result of this blatant oligarchy suppression and assault on our liberties is that I have had to look at opportunities elsewhere and focus my attention there. There has been a significant drop-off in content I have been producing already anyway, as it simply is not worth my time these days. Not even the view counts are high enough to justify it based on red-pilling people. Given the shadow is shadow banned, the chances of finding new subscribers and reaching new people is now essentially impossible. That is to say, I am not going to stop producing content. I am going to keep going until the wheels fall off. I will just not be making anywhere near as many videos as I have in the past. I will continue to do the weekly XYZ live streams with my mate Dave and will aim to do at least 1 or 2 more streams a week if I am able to make the time and of anything I want to discuss. I also previously said I'd put all my camera response videos up as BitChute exclusives as a way to help people wean off the BlueTube beast, but I have been unable to upload there for 2 months now due to tech issues, despite repeated requests for them to fix my channel. I understand they are only a small team and things take time, but this is still quite frustrating. Due to this, I'll start making on-camera content for YouTube again, since they are easier and quicker to make. I know a number of you have pledged your support via Subscribestar, Patreon, and RRTV, and I am highly grateful for these donations as they have helped me through a rough financial period. However, I will understand if anyone wants to cancel their pledge given the content output will drop, at least in terms of standalone scripted videos. It is important that you know I am not going anywhere. I am not giving up the fight for the West and the fight to bring God back to a godless civilization. I just have to reallocate my own time resources in the best way I can, and feeding my family comes first. I will still post regularly on Gab, will still make content here, and will still do my regular live streaming over at Matty Rose Live as mentioned. So please use the link in the description below and come follow me there. We go live every Monday at about 9 to 9:15 PM, depending on Dave, who tends to be late. Live streams are easier to produce and are raw and unscripted, so can go in directions you never expect. Plus, I get to interact with all of you, and that makes them a hell of a lot of fun. Finally, the most important thing you all know is that I have grown greatly in my knowledge and relationship with God over the last few years. That is, the true God, the God of the King James Bible, not the fake satanic versions that flat out destroy his word. He sacrificed his son so that we all have the gift of salvation through faith, not of works, lest any man should boast. But we still need to work to please him, so that is what I want to do. Right now, I am reading the King James Bible for the first time cover to cover, and it is truly an amazing book. Nothing is more beautiful than his word. This is the key to saving our people and stopping the godless international globalist oligarchy and their homosexual, feminist, climate cult proxy warriors in their tracks. Our enemy hate God with all their hearts, and that should be good enough for anyone to know that his word is the path to ending the destruction of our nations. One day, God willing, I'll start a KJV only church. As for the channel, I will say it again, I am not going anywhere. I'm going to keep making content and doing all I can to wake people up to the destruction of our civilization at the hands of traitorous parasites and rootless cosmopolitans. This fight is not a short battle where we can expect a swift and quick victory. It is a marathon, thus it is important that we allocate our resources in the most efficient way possible. Right now, given BlueTube's desire to kamikaze itself for the sake of the oligarchs, it makes little sense putting too much time and effort into it. I hope that a platform comes along that can supplant this publishing house, but until then, it is what it is. We will have to make do with the situation as we cannot change it. Keep the faith. We win this war in the end because ours is a holy war against a group of people who are truly evil and literal Lucifer worshipping pedophiles. They appear in charge, but they are not. God is in charge and his will always prevails. Deus vult.